Hello, and welcome to this week's training. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 ideas for your website to attract paying clients. So for those of us who haven't met, my name is Lawanda Eagle, and I'm a WordPress web developer, and I help female business owners to create unique WordPress websites that elevate their online presence and showcase their style. So let's get started. Um, And before I start with the training, if you have questions, please post them in the comments and I will get answers to you and respond to those questions as soon as possible. Let's say it's number one, showcase your personality. So when you so I compare it to I've heard it compared this way. So think of it. So when you walk into a store or your little shops that those boutique shops or little local businesses that are around in your towns and stuff. They've the design to shop. It's to fit their business, right? They have it designed that way. Well, you can think of that the same way as for your business, as for your website. You can design it. It's yours. So you can design it to fit your business, to fit what you do and how you help clients and that's going to help with them, you know, clicking on your website and staying on your website page. And we also need to think of it that way because it only takes 2 to 3 seconds for someone to they come to your website and for them to think if they're going to stay on there or not. 2 to 3 seconds. So we don't want to make it cumbersome, a lot or anything, but we also want to make it where it's going to attract them. It's going to make them want to stay. So that's something to think about. Um, so think of it too, if like a farmer's market or a dealership, they have this, it's their personality. Whoever speaks to you, especially at a car dealership, the dealers that come to speak to you try to showcase you a car. It depends on their personality, who they are, if that's going to be a fit for you, if they're a fit for you, as far as selling them a car or, a farmer's market, what attracts you to them. So think of it that way. And so that's how you should think of your website. This is your storefront, your online storefront. And so how is it going to draw people to your business? Who are you to them? Who are you? So you want them to see you, you don't want it to be separate. So you've got this, website, and then when they get with you one on one, you're a complete different person. So you want it to match. So number two, explain your services on your terms. So a website you know, it gives you a lot of control over the content that you can share and to present to those future clients that are researching you and finding you through your website. So you can describe what you do in your words. Use your words those catching words that are gonna, draw them in to want to work with you. Says, oh, I like them. They match me. And so that's the thing too, is, you're looking for those clients that match you, and do you match and also match you. You want to be connected. So that's something to think about. And you can use your website that way. Number three, helps you stand out. So it kind of ties into the other one. So um it's that, do you stand out, standing out as far as your services, like especially if you're a health coach. What is your one thing that you do that you're going to tie in? Maybe there's like a special thing that you do that you can help clients with, and that's what they're looking for. So maybe you want to focus on that on your website. So you want to draw them in with that. And so make it stand out and letting them know this is what I do and this is how I can help you and this is what I need to in order to help you. Put it out there, let them know what it is that you do so they have all the information up front. So when you get to talking with them, there's nothing hidden. There's nothing, that they have to, search for. Is finding out like the price and all those. You want those on there. Your services, have it on there for it to be seen. Contact. So a website, it's like the present day version. If you remember thinking back a ways, Yellow Pages. So think of it like that. It's a present day version of the Yellow Pages. So it's, you can have your contact in there. How are they going to reach you? How do you want them to contact you? So they've come to your website, they're interested in working with you. Now what? How are they going to contact you? Do you have a booking link? You want them to book a 30-minute consultation with you, book a call with you. How do you email you? So you want that information on there. How are they going to reach out to you? So that's going to even bring in them more. If it's easy for them to reach you, you want to make it easy for them to contact you when they're ready to do that and they want to work with you. Making customer service a breeze. And so that kind of goes, tying in the contact information. If your information's on there, it's going to be a breeze. So you want it laid out. So that's important too. Before you even think about, you know, doing your website, you want to map it out, have it planned out. So this is what I want my website to do. I want, if you're a health coach or a virtual assistant or whatever, map out, the process. You want steps along the way. So you've got them to your website. Now what are they going to do? Do you want them to download something? Do you want them to book a call with you? Do you want them to call you, call, email, a Zoom call, however you want them to do that. So those are things that you want that already figured out before you start the process of doing your website. So you have that in your mind. So while you're doing your website, you're following along that path. You're making sure that path is followed along so that it goes smoothly. So if it's smooth and it's a breeze, that's going to be easier for more people to get in contact with you. And so and all those things tying together. So if it's a flow, it's automatic, it's set up. So they come to your website. Okay, they want to work with you. They click on the link, you know, whether it's to book a call or, to send you an email, to DM you, or however, you have it, you want them to work. They get that and they're on your calendar. You meet with them, then the process goes on. Then you keep going and you have it all set up. And so that's it's gonna make it flow and it's gonna make it easy for them. And so you have it set up to do that process of those things, to, starting there with those steps. It's going to bring those clients in that are ready, and, paying clients that are ready, especially if they're busy and they don't have a lot of time and they're looking out for something, and they're like, okay, this is easy. Okay. So I can click here and book it. And the process is easy to follow. That's going to be even more, lead to even more people contacting you and to reaching out to you. And if your website's easy to follow and there's an easy flow to it, an easy process, that's going to make it even more easier for them to reach out to you. And so that leads me to think. So if you're not sure, your website, you've got a website and you're still not sure if those, well, I've got this and I'm not sure if it's flowing easily. Um, I am offering right now a website review, like a website audit. And so what it is, I'll go in and I'll review your website, and I'll record um, a Loom video, and then I'll send that to you along with the checklist and some ideas that I can give you in order to update your website, to make it that easy process to be able to bring in those more clients and to get it flowing and to get those things working. So if you're interested, click on you can send me a message, and we can get that process started, and I can review your website for you if you like. Um, if you like I said, if you have questions, please post them in the comments below and I will get to those questions. And thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week.